As of lately, I haven't been wearing my Apple Watch Ultra, and it's not because this isn't a great device. This is a great watch. I had a Series 4 prior to this. That was my first one, and I wore that all the way until I bought the Ultra. And ever since I've had the Ultra, I've enjoyed it. I've loved the larger, brighter screen. I've loved the fact that it still tracks all my steps and everything. But the one thing that really changed things for me as of late is the Ultrahuman Ring Air. Now, I did a review on this ring 3 months after wearing it because they reached out to me. They asked me if I'd be able to review it, and I told them, sure, as long as I can wear it for an extended period of time so I can provide good, valuable feedback to my audience. And so that's what I did. And now, since that time period, it's been another, I think, almost 3 months, and I absolutely love this. Matter of fact, in between, what happened is RingConn also reached out to me. So this is the RingConn Gen1. They sent me this, and when they sent me this ring, they were like, hey, could you wear this and kind of compare it with the Ultrahuman Ring Air? So I started to wear this one, and I went back to Ultrahuman and I asked them to send me a ring that I could wear on the index finger, because the size that I initially got for the Ultrahuman was on my ring finger. So I wanted to wear both rings on the index finger so I could really compare how they match up with each other. Now, as a little bit more time passed, they also sent me their RingConn Gen 2, which I didn't particularly wear. I took it out of the box. I don't like its flashy look, but that's just a personal choice. But this one definitely feels a lot better than the original RingConn, because the RingConn Gen 1 has that like squarish circle design, which if you're not wearing it on your index finger, it is going to be annoying. Whereas the Ultrahuman just has a standard ring design. So just like my wedding band, I can easily wear this day in, day out, and not feel uncomfortable whatsoever. Now, as I was wearing both of these rings all at the same time, like I wore the RingConn Gen 1 for 2 months before I decided that it's not the right one for me, and I continued just with the Ultrahuman. But as I'm wearing these, I continue to wear the Apple Watch simply because I wanted to compare and contrast between how good they do at tracking fitness. The downside for me with the watch, whether it's the Ultra, whether it was the Series 4, I tried a bit of sleep tracking, but I couldn't get used to wearing a watch overnight. And that's where I really saw these two rings kind of overtake in that category. And I really think that Apple should get on this, because the convenience of a ring, how light it is, how easily you can wear it day in, day out, and then on top of that, you don't have an extra device that is intrusive in any way. Now, as for both of these rings, what I liked about them is the convenience. They were really easy to wear. Both of them have great apps. They give you the same insights. The RingConn Gen 2 actually has sleep apnea detection, much like the Apple Watch Ultra 2. So if that's something that is of concern to you, then you might want to look at the RingConn Gen 2, because I haven't heard anything in terms of Ultrahuman. I don't have that problem myself, so it wasn't really a big factor in deciding which one. For me, it really came down to comfort. And the Ultrahuman is just very easy to wear day in, day out. I like the light titanium design. I like the circle design as well. And it's just a comfortable experience, and never once did I feel like it gets in the way. What I did like about the RingConn, though, is this case that it comes in. Now, I wore the RingConn from August 4th to October 11th. And in those 2+ months, right, I didn't have to charge this case once. So this used to be just in my everyday bag. So this is the bag I keep with me every day. It has my iPad mini, battery packs, bunch of stuff, my wallet, everything. So I would love the fact that this would just be chilling in there. And whenever I got the notification from the RingConn app that, hey, the ring is getting close to 30% or 20%, I would easily just take out the case, pop the ring into the case, and charge it up. And not once did I have to actually recharge the case? They actually say this goes 90 days before it runs out of a charge, which is a huge plus. So if you're somebody that's on the move a lot more and you don't want to carry the Ultrahuman like charger with you, although this is small too, but the thing is that of course you're going to need a USB-C cable, you're going to need a wall plug. So, you know, that it doesn't make it as easy of an experience as you get with the RingConn. And honestly, that made it really hard for me because I loved the fact that I could have this case with me anywhere and have it charged and not worry about my Ring ever like losing charge. Whereas so many times with the Ultrahuman, it's happened to where it's at 30%, I get the notification, then I totally forget about it. And then next thing you know, I get the 20% notification. I'm like, oh, I have to charge it and I might be out somewhere or not in a situation to where I can access the charger that I have here at home. But despite that, I ended up overall going for the Ultrahuman Ring Air. And with both of these rings, you get a lot of metrics. You get HRV, you get your sleep, you get your footsteps, you can track your activity like workouts, you can manually add them in there. So there's a bunch of insight, blood oxygen level, and that's, first of all, it's really amazing that, you know, this tiny little device can do all of that, but it just made the watch kind of useless for me. Like the one thing that I was hanging on to for the Apple Watch now got taken away. So it just became more of a thing like I just enjoyed not having a watch on. Now, the funny thing is I find myself in this weird position to where I love the Apple Watch, right? It's been a huge part of just me wearing it every single day. But I don't want to let it go, but at the same time, I'm like in this mindset, like, well, what do I do? Like, should I trade it in or should I just keep it for those special days? But then now it's been sitting on my side table by my bedside, and every couple of days, like I'll throw it on the charger so it doesn't like completely go down below like that 30-20% mark. But I'm just in this weird space and I thought that this would be a good video to make. And honestly, if I look at it, if I had the choice today, like if I was judging from just state of tech today, I would much rather choose a smart ring. And again, I'll reiterate the fact that Apple should get into this. I know there's rumors out there that they're already working on it. There's even some patents that have been filed, but they should really get on this because I feel like there's a category for the watch, but then there's also a category for people that just want the ring. So Apple should really make one to give people a choice between the two. Have both things be able to track every metric that you can with the Apple Watch or with Ultrahuman Ring Air or the RingConn, right? But at the same time, give people the liberty to just kind of choose a device because I know for a fact not everyone can sleep with an Apple Watch. I also know for a fact that some people can. But for me, it's going to be the Ultrahuman Ring Air. And that is just going to be something like I just rotate it between my ring finger on my left hand and my ring finger on my right hand. So at nighttime, I switch it over to this one. During the day, I wear it on this one. And it just kind of like disappears. Like I don't even realize that it's there. So I've really enjoyed the Ultrahuman Ring Air. And even if you want to, you know, combine both, like let's say you already have maybe an older Apple Watch and you want to pair it with the ring, then what you can do is you can wear the Apple Watch during the day and then in the nighttime throw on the ring or continue to keep it on and just like switch a finger or something. Now, if you do have any questions about either one of these rings, you can drop them down below and I'll be happy to like further assist you in kind of guiding you as to which one might be better for you. But if you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And most importantly, like always, take care of yourself and I will see you in the next video.